Hi, I'm State Representative Chad-Magendanz. You probably know by now that the legislature had to go into a special session because we couldn't agree on a two-year state budget. I think if we tried harder, we could have come to an agreement on time, but that's water under the bridge. Now it's our job to work towards a compromise. The differences between the two sides are pretty big. As I've mentioned before, Republicans don't want to raise taxes, and Democrats want to raise $1.5 billion in new and increased taxes. I know I've said this before too, but it's a really important number. Over the next 2 years, the state will take in $3 billion more in tax revenues than it did in the previous budget cycle. That's an 8.6% increase. So without any new taxes or tax hikes, state government will see nearly 9% growth. Now I want to ask you, do you think that an almost 9% increase in revenues is enough for the government? Do you think the state can live within its means? I do, and a lot of my colleagues do too. Legislative Democrats, along with Governor Jay Inslee, are calling for $1.5 billion in additional taxes. That's on top of the $3 billion revenue increase we're already getting. Between the governor and the House and Senate Democrats, they want a new carbon tax, a new capital gains tax, and a bunch of increases to the business and occupation tax. I just don't think that's the right approach. What I'm hearing from a lot of you is, make do with what you've got. The taxpayers have given us plenty, and we should be able to fund all the necessary services of government, including K-12 education with current revenues. Even though the two sides are pretty far apart, I think the best and quickest way to a mutually agreeable budget is sitting down with each other, working through the differences, and having meaningful negotiations. It's been done before, and I think it can be done again. That's all for now. Next time, we'll dig more deeply into K-12 education funding, which is a critical component of budget negotiations. Thanks, and have a great day.